Hey everybody, welcome to the Bedhead Blog. I'm Chris. I'm getting a lot of feedback, and it's kind of ESP feedback where it's like, we're used to the bedhead, Chris. You wearing a hat? No, you know what? Deal with it. All right, cowboy up, Daisy. Get on the program, buckle yourself in there, get yourself all strapped in and tight, and go along for the ride. Just go along for the ride and enjoy it. All right. Today I want to talk to you about advertising. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed this reoccurring theme in the ads that are going on right now, where there's a man and a woman. Typically they're married, and it's this thing going on between them where the guy's kind of a dork idiot, right? All he does is eat food and he doesn't know how to do anything. He's kind of a little dorky guy, and the woman's always this sharp, sassy little thing like, hey honey, what are you doing? All that stuff, right? So I saw an ad where the woman is redecorating the living room, and she's redecorating the living room and redecorating, and no matter what she does, she's just not happy. Something's just not right, her female senses are just, she knows something's not right. And then she takes all the money, it's a credit card commercial, she takes all the money that she got back in the cash reward program from the thing, and she looks at the husband, and he's sitting there in a sweatshirt and t-shirt, and so she redecorates him, and then everything's great. So she's redecorating the husband. That is just so annoying. It's such an insult. The guy wants to wear a sweatsuit zip-up thing with a t-shirt, let him wear it. Who are you? To his wife? What, does that make you in control of what he wears? Apparently that's what they're trying to sell you. Okay, I just can't get into this. I really can't get into this. And then another ad I saw, and these ads were just within minutes of each other, so you know that there are plenty of them out there. So the next ad, the guy's, he's a secret agent, man, right? He's kind of daydreaming, and his credit card's been stolen. He does all this stuff, and then gets his credit card back, and he's standing there, and then all of a sudden you hear, honey, and he turns around, and so that whole thing was like a daydream, and he's really just on the phone dealing with the credit card fraud department. And she says, what are you doing? It's condescending, I'm in control of you, and if I don't approve of what you're doing, you can't do it any longer. And she, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I just, I'm saving our credit card. And instead of being like, oh, you know what, thanks, honey, because I'm going to use that credit card all the time, she's like, okay, or whatever, It's I just want to smack that woman. Anyway, so this is my view of marriage now. So I don't even want to get married. I mean, who wants your wife to be like, honey, I'm your honey, but I'm your mama. I'm your honey mama. Who needs a honey mama? I just want to put an end to those ads. I mean, who is coming up with these ads, okay? Is it bitter women? If that's the case, it's just sad. I'm sorry to hear that. And if it's guys coming up with this ad, these guys should be just kicked in the ass. You know what I mean? Seriously, I would like to stick my foot, in his shoe. I don't want my foot to go up his ass, but I want the shoe, I want my foot in his shoe, and then I want to up his ass. That way I can pull my foot out, and if my shoe stays up there, I don't care. At least my foot's not stuck in his ass. Speaking of ads, I saw another ad for the, and I know you've seen it, the Dyson vacuum cleaner with the ball, the vacuum ball thing, right? It's brilliant, right? And I'm thinking to myself, who gives a shit about vacuums? Honestly, when was the last time you bought a vacuum, I mean, most of us have some vacuum that was handed down from your mother, grandmother. The damn thing's made of steel, and God only knows how the damn thing's powered. I don't know. Fred Flintstone's in the back pedaling or something. But anyway, so who cares about these vacuums? And so what I'm thinking is let's take the guys that designed this amazing vacuum, this radical, awesome, cool vacuum. Let's take these guys and set them off in the corner and say, you know what? We want you guys to design an engine that runs on grass clippings. Now that's better use of all that brain power and all that energy, and I think they could do it. I really do. I mean, have you seen the ad? The vacuum ball thing. I mean, it's a vacuum. Who cares about a vacuum? Come up with an engine that runs on fingernail clippings, grass clippings. I don't know, some kind of clippings. All right, and then that would be worthy of a really fancy little ad. Anyway, that's all I got. Later, USA.